Dude, this reminds me. If I may divert the conversation, Alvaro was showing me this app the other day that you can buy stocks and stuff. And you were showing me, weren't you, like the graphs and stuff about all these different companies that he's invested in that are like growing during COVID. And like you've made obviously not me talk about numbers and stuff, but you've made a little bit of money just investing in companies. Bro, tell us about this, because I think more people should invest.
I think right now, I mean, obviously, please do take this with a pinch of salt. I am by no means
a financial advisor.
I'm a financial advisor, and do not take the Source Code podcast as a financial recommendation.
Nah, please do.
This is a financial podcast.
Please invest. Please
Welcome. Are you ready to build your own empire?
Everything we talk about, we know our shit.
Yeah, so basically what I did is put all my money on the Source Code, and I was making big money. No, serious no. This app called Freetrade, and I mean, give me a shout on Instagram if you want to get a free referral, because
they should be sponsoring this podcast.
They can get you, like, you can get a free share whenever you download the app if you get referred by someone else.
Oh, is that what I did?
Hit me up on Instagram if you want to share.
Is that what I did?
Yeah, man, that's what you did. So we both got a free share. So when you join, they give you a free share between £3 and £200. Obviously, most of the times it's going to be a low amount share.
Wait, so you can't choose the share?
You don't know. It's a random one. But obviously, they've got a bigger pot of those shares, which are not as valuable as. But you could still get a bigger share. Anyway, so that's not really the point. The point is you can invest. So investing in stock. It's really, really annoying, because if you work in the industry, for you it's really, really cheap to invest. But if you don't work for the industry, it's really expensive. So what Freetrade aims to do is just kind of like offer free stock to everyone. So if you really want to buy stock, you can buy stock obviously at the price of the stock, and you don't pay anything else. I'm not really sure how the business model works, because obviously they need to make some money out of it, and technically they're offering like 0% fees. I don't know how it works.
Yeah,
I don't know how that's profitable.
I think it's gonna be a commission based, I reckon.
Well, I mean, I haven't really. Yeah, I don't know. What I do know is that they've got loads of shares, and you can just buy any share. So obviously, when the market was kind of getting stuck with COVID, and obviously everyone was they stopped spending money, and loads of shares were going down. I was like, oh, okay, so now it's the time to invest, because the stocks are really, really going down.
Bro, didn't the stock value of Zoom like zoom up?
Hey, did you see Zoom? Like, how mad was that?
And like delivery companies and shit. Like,
yeah.
What's that fucking what's that one? The delivery company that you were telling me about?
Ocado.
Yeah, Ocado.
Yeah, Ocado.
Yeah.
So it was actually back at the time when we recorded our first episode, when we had a chat about it.
Wait, when you were in Spain?
Yeah, when I was in Spain.
Shit.
And I was like, yo, like, it sounds like, I mean, obviously I could be totally wrong, because we all know there's an economic crisis coming after the COVID crisis.
Yeah.
We're just having the health crisis right now, but there's an economic crisis coming after that.
Shit.
Which obviously, get ready. Get your
About to
belts
get
on.
fucked up.
This is going to get
I
real.
was like, all these tech companies, like, everyone's just going working from home. Everyone's just going like, Netflix, eBay, Amazon, Asda online, Tesco online, everything's online. I was like, yo, like, all these companies, they need to be making like mad profits. So I was like, this is some time to like invest. Just probably like the time when people started doing their Bitcoin kind of thing, like a couple of years ago. I was like, yo, I'm really, really gonna put a bit of money. I didn't really put much, just a fair amount. And I was like, I could really lose it. But then again, I was like, it was just, savings I had. So I was like, if I do lose it, I won't really get myself in trouble.
Bro, there's so much police around, man.
Yeah, man.
Too many people are not wearing masks on.
You know what it is? They just don't know I got the fire. That's what it is. I got bars. That's the feds are looking for me. That's why.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So I was like, well, I'll get the tech companies and just put a bit of money in it. And mate, it's working out pretty well. Like,
dude, it really made me think
gone
about
up 20%. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, man.
Shit. Well, it's interesting that like out of all the companies there are, some companies make a lot of money anyway, and when they're in COVID, they make more money. Like Amazon, for example. And then there's some industries that like are suffering anyway, like restaurant industries, mate. Like their profit margins are so small, and now like as we start introducing social distancing measures, they're probably gonna have less people in the restaurants, like 50, 60